I'm gonna share with you how I was able to get this video using this DIY Lazy Susan turntable. So first of all, let me just share with you the whole video so you can see for yourself all the creative shots I was able to capture. First of all, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Freedom Grooming. They sent me this shaving kit that comes with everything I need to get a nice clean shave all the way down to your skin. This works on your head, your body, your face, anything you need it to do, it will work. It provides like a nice clean razor shave without giving you razor burn or no irritation. So it's a really cool kit. If you want to check it out, I will put the link in the description below. Now let's discuss how I was able to create that video using my homemade DIY turntable. First of all, when I was brainstorming for this video shoot, I didn't know what I was going to do because I had a product that was a shaving kit and I have the worst facial hair possible, so I wasn't able to get like any cool facial shaving shots because my beard is patchy. I have like a beard of a 12-year-old, so there's nothing cool about showcasing a product about shaving when you have a face like mine. So I was like, well, if I can't record me actually shaving hair, what if I did a turntable video shoot and just kind of did like a simple product shoot? And that is what I did. I spent time looking around the house for what I could get that could like slide pretty smoothly on our table, and I found this. I don't know what it is. There's dirt in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a candle holder or I think it's a plant holder now. My wife used it. I think there's a plant in it, but I said, you know what? Oh well, I'm using this to make a video. And then I found this. It's basically half of a shelf that I found in my basement. I don't know where it came from. It was sitting downstairs in my basement and I was like, oh yeah, this might be able to work. I could set my product on it and spin it. And so then I just did that. Very janky setup, I know, yes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Setting up your turntable is only half the battle because then you have to get proper lighting. You need a backdrop, which I just use like this poster board. So it was nothing fancy. It was poster board. It was all white. It was one little square section of it that I used, and I put a light on my background and then I put a key light on my product. That was my whole setup. And it was very simple. I also draped a blanket over the window because we just have natural light in our kitchen, and I didn't want the natural light to be spilling on the product because it kept putting out this very harsh glare on the product and it was hard to see it. I didn't like it, so I completely tried to cover up the window with a blanket. So again, I am very DIY oriented. I just make work with what I have, so I'm not a professional. I'm just gonna start there. What I first tried doing when I wanted my product to spin is I grabbed the table and I spun it like this. But what I realized is it kind of like slowed as the frame kept going, and I didn't want it to slow. I kind of wanted to maintain a consistent speed so I can get a full 360 shot of the product without it like slowly coming to a stop. So then what I thought to do was put my hands on the candle jar thing, whatever this is, and spin it with my fingertips and try to just consistently keep the product spinning. This isn't as good as a motorized Lazy Susan because the motorized one has a consistent speed. With me, I was doing it manually, so there are some shots where you can see that it slows, then speeds up just slightly when it's spinning, which I don't love that. So that's how I was able to spin the table and to get that consistent flow, even though it wasn't as good as a motorized Lazy Susan. Another key part when creating the video is to use keyframing in post-production. So as you can see, this product is just spinning pretty simply on this board, but in post what you're able to do is punch in, you can add rotation, you can add it to where it just stays in the middle of the frame. So like there's a lot of finessing I did in post to keep the product where I wanted it to. I guess if I had to redo the shoot over, one of the things that I would really focus on is finding the exact middle point of this board and center of it and put my product there in the dead center every time. There was a few times when my product was off to the side a little bit, which when it rotates, it creates this like looping pattern instead of just a spinning pattern. And that's really hard to work with in post when your thing is just like spinning like this instead of just small little circles where it's just rotating. So if you have to do this, that's what I would recommend doing to get your shot to look better. There is nothing special about this setup. This is something that you can do literally at your home, and you don't even need a nice camera to get the same results. Like, here's my camera, what I was able to capture, and then here is my iPhone, which I was able to capture the like really good video. It looks like really clean. You can use this for like Instagram, you can use it for any type of product review. You can get some pretty creative shots. So don't let your situation limit you from making cool content. Just know that. Get outside of your comfort zone, make work with what you have. Obviously in the future, I'm gonna spend 30 bucks and get a motorized Lazy Susan so I don't have to deal with all this. So I'm definitely gonna do that in the future, just something off Amazon. But for the time being, this is all I had. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. How I was able to do this, how I was able to create it, what I learned from it, and yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do. If you want to check out this brand, Freedom Grooming, check them out. I'll put a link in the description below, and thanks for watching. Okay, I caught it. It still works.